Jermall Charlo versus Jose Benavidez is happening. Now, before we talk about who's going to win this fight, let's talk about their latest performances in which Jermall Charlo hasn't been active at all. His last fight was 2 years ago. Now, let's talk about his latest performances in which he fought Sergey, in which Jermall Charlo took absolute control over the whole fight and won by decision. Now, after this, he went on to fight Juan Montiel, in which Jermall Charlo's power was too much for Juan, and that's why he won by decision.
And still, the
Now let's talk about Jose Benavidez's latest performances in which he fought Francisco Torres, in which it was a very close fight. Jose Benavidez threw a lot of combinations, and me personally, I thought he won the fight, but the fight ended in a draw.
The decision is a majority draw.
So majority draw.
Now after this, he went on to fight Danny Garcia, in which Danny Garcia's speed and combinations were too much for Jose Benavidez, but Jose Benavidez did show a lot of heart in this fight, but he ended up losing this fight.
Danny Swift Garcia.
Now, based off this, it should automatically tell you who's the better fighter and who's more likely to win this fight. And if you're starting to think that Jose Benavidez isn't going to win this fight based off his recent performances, well, let me tell you something, because it gets even worse, because his record currently stands at 28 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. And a fighter like that, to be fighting a fighter like Charlo, who has 32 wins with 0 losses, obviously makes no sense. And it's clear who's going to win this fight. Now, it's also worth noting that when deciding if a fighter is going to win or lose in a fight, obviously looking at the past is one way to figure out, but the other way is to see what other professional boxers are saying, and Demetrius Andrade is definitely proving my point when I'm saying that Jose Benavidez doesn't stand a chance against Jermall Charlo.
Jose Benavidez against Jermall Charlo.
I think Jermall Charlo probably going to knock him out.
Why?
Stop him. He's big. He's strong.
So based off that, his 2 recent fights and his record don't back up the idea that he has a chance at beating Jermall Charlo along with an undefeated fighter in the super middleweight division. Given his opinions on the fight, it's clear that the odds would definitely be against Jose Benavidez on fight night, and I guarantee you this, the people would definitely be right about their decisions.